down on a note card or something like this. I do it in red just because they are called word words. And you're going to hold the card with your left hand if you're right-handed. So the card will be in front of you just like this so you can see each of the letters. And then you tap out the word T-H-E, and then you bring your hand up and slide all the way down and say the word the. So it looks like this: T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. T-H-E, the. And you're going to do that for 5 times. Okay, so once you do the arm taps with the word the, again, that magic number is going to be 5 times. Almost everything you do is going to be 5 times in order for this to be effective, okay? I have the word laid out right here, and then the steps of how you're going to do this are right here. So we already did number 1, which was tap out the word. And the second part of this is the finger trace. So what you do is you take your word, and you just have the kids trace the word with their finger, saying each letter and then underlining the word to say the full word. So it looks like this: T, H, E, the. T, H, E, the. And again, 5 times, do that magic number, okay? All right, for the next step, you're going to do a sand write, which is anything that has some texture to it, okay? What I did now is I just used a little bit of sugar and put it on a black plate so that you could actually see through it when you're writing the word out with your finger. So just kind of shake it up, make sure you're covering it pretty good on the bottom. And then again, they're going to use their finger. T, H, E, the. Same thing. Shake it up. T, H, E, the. 5 times. Be really careful because they love to try to do this when they're cleaning it up, and you'll have stuff everywhere. So you might want to do it for them. Another option that I didn't put on there because I'm not sure what people have at home, but if you do another thing with texture, you can use, this is like a really hard type of a sandpaper. You can see right through it, but it has some texture on it as well. So what you can do with this is you take anything that has the texture on it, and you're going to put a piece of paper over it. Use, again, something red. I have a red crayon here. And you have the kids write out the words T, H, saying each letter as they write, E, and then underline as they say the word, the. T, H, E, the. 5 times. And you can see the word just has that little bit of texture on it, so it's just a different way that they can spell out and use the word. Okay, for the 4th part of this, you're going to have them do a sentence. Now, how I do this is normally I'll write out a sentence first. So my sentence was, I put the word at the top and kind of shaded it with red. I like the dog. Notice the word the is in red. And then they can come up with a sentence on their own. A lot of times they want to use the same sentence, especially for the younger kids. So really encourage them to try to come up with something different. If they want to still say, I like the dog, have them put a different word before dog, like I like the brown dog, or I like the little dog, at least so they're changing it up and using their own words a little bit. Have them write the sentence in pencil, and then they can also use their red crayon or red marker or something else that they have at home to write our red word of the day where that's going to belong in the sentence. Okay. And finally, the last is try it. So you're going to cover up anything that you might have that has the word the or the red word of the day on it. You can use a whiteboard, piece of paper, something else that you might have in front of you. Obviously not something with the word written on it. And then have them go ahead and give it a try on the paper. See if they can say, spell, and read the word. T, H, E, the. And a nice way to reinforce the words, put it around the house, kind of pop it up maybe when they're brushing their teeth or when they're eating their breakfast. Hold up the card in front of them and see if they remember it. If you see the words written in a book or around, point to that word and see if they remember what it is, just to reinforce that word. And they should be able to pick it up pretty quickly.